Jeez, there's so much going on right now. Hold on, I got too much crap going on in the background. Turn this down a little bit. Life of a parent. Alright, well, this is Fagori stream. It's been it's been forever since I've streamed. I'll be right back. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so... gotta turn the sound down. There we go. So... I don't normally stream this early in the night because of my kids. But anyways, so this is kind of a concept that I'm working on for Tej. Hey, Galon. I've been alive, I just haven't streamed in a while. So this is a concept for... Okay, so on his realm, just started over for 110. Minecraft 1.10 now, the new, what they call it, Frostfire update. Whatever. It's been 9 long years. So what the, so his fence right now is this, just repeated, right? And the problem is, it's just this repeated, and then where he has the gate right now, it's just one. He just takes this away, puts the gate here. And I'm thinking about doing something a little more elaborate for the entrance. Like the main entrance needs to have like a majestic flag or something. It needs to be more majestic. So all throughout the interior of the wall, because this is open all the way throughout, it has... I can't put that there, let's put a button there. I can put that there, put them on the side. But all throughout it has torches. I went through and lit it up basically like that, alternating every other side. So it's got good light levels. But his basic setup, and I'll show you the gate setup real quick. I'll just throw it together since I'm sitting here. I've been on here messing around with this before I got on stream. I need oak wood, don't need the wool, don't need that. Don't need that. So stone bricks, chiseled stone bricks, iron bars. I think that's all it is. So he's got 3 spaces between the polished andesite. Okay. So he's got 3 spaces in between each set of logs. One, two, three, four, five. Yep. Okay, so he's got the 3 spaces there. And then what he did for this side is he puts the door here. That goes up. And it may be a chiseled piece there. A bar. Then upside down stairs. I'll have to look at it again. But I think that's all it is right now. Like that's what his gate looks like getting in and out of the village on both sides. So we'll mimic that real quick. It's pretty simple enough. Bricks, 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 bricks. Door. Polished. Sorry, chiseled. Iron bars. Upside down stairs. Okay. So it looks like that, and then he has a... That's redstone. In the center here, he has a pressure plate. So my complaint with the pressure plate is it's not that secure, okay? So as soon as I step here, both doors open, right? Whoa, it's too fast. Both doors open. So it allows villagers to pass through. So your villager could escape because while you're standing here, get into there. So that's kind of why I wanted to make the gate that you pass through a little bit harder to accidentally open. So I advised this, and I'm staying kind of within his constraints. I mean, it's going to eat up basically 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. Because you have the post that would go here. Since I took the post out. So it's 6, 1, 2, 3. It's 5. This is a 5x5 with the entrance pieces there. So it kind of gives you more of an entrance feel. And then you can have like a little watchtower up here to look out. There's glass panes. I tried the iron bars. It's kind of hard to see through the iron bars. That'd be kind of my problem. We'll see what he thinks, though. But I like glass panes. You can see through the glass panes. And if we come out here, oops. Doors. You know, just a little bit of detail here. And this, you know, you can continue this along the top of the wall. And you have like a guard post. You can stand up here. You know, use your bow and arrows. Fire down on all the unsuspecting mobs. Or whatever. So, just kind of a piece that I wanted to oh my gosh. To show off. I hate doors like that. But I thought that was cool. I like the idea. And again, I'm not totally sold on the iron bars up there. But it's something to do. Should see if he's on. See if you can hop on the stream and check this out. So how you been, Glahen? Haven't heard from you in a long time. Figured you fell off the face of the planet. Yeah. So a couple guys I work with, they play Warframe, but they're playing it on like console, which is a terrible thing to do. And so, they started talking about it, and I was like, oh. I was trying to remember what frames I had and stuff like that. So I got on just to see what frames I had. And apparently there was some update that messed around with different things. So I really don't know. But but yeah, I definitely think something like this looks much better than this. I mean, continue the wall around, obviously. I didn't really do it justice, I guess. Because right now the wall doesn't have those top pieces. It just has that going out. And that's to keep spiders out, obviously. Oh, that sounds fun. But the issue I have with something like this is it doesn't really draw attention to the gate. Like this is like this is this is the entrance. This is this is how you get in and out. It makes it stand out a little bit more. And I mean, if he's sold on the iron bars, we can stick iron bars. I just think for a lookout, glass panes are better. And especially, I mean, I'm in a custom texture pack, obviously. I'm using the pure BD Craft Sphax. Oh, that's a flag. So, I don't know. I just made a simple flag. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Hold on a second. Joy is a potty training a 2-year-old. She announces that she has to go, and if you don't get there, it's bad. But it's just a simple flag. It's nothing fancy. I just made a quick, I don't know. I put 3 colors in my inventory and just did a quick design. We can come up with a flag design for something, I'm sure, on the realm. But I was hoping he would hop on stream. Let me check something real quick. I normally bring my stream up. At least when I look at my dashboard. There we go. Dashboard. Nope. Muted. I like how it says I'm playing Need for Speed. Let me, there we go. Update. Oh, that's nice. I'm about to take a commercial break here to go clean up after my daughter. Oh well. It's worth it. She can go to the bathroom on her own. It's always worth it. Alright, put that up there so I can kind of see. Okay, thank you. There we go. Got too much going on my screen at one time. Anyways. But that's my concept. This here is this is an item elevator. One of my projects that I had before we reset the realm is I had a chicken farm that was constantly producing eggs. Hold on a second. Let me take care of this. Well, so I'm back. So I used iron in this example. I mean, this isn't creative, obviously. Just to get an idea. But anyways, it's an item elevator. So I had a chicken farm that was producing eggs. And I wanted to be able to take the eggs out of the coop, right? So it would be into... There would be another system next to this, basically. Where this, instead of putting it back into this dropper here, would put it back into a different hopper, and then that hopper would be attached to a... Hold on a second. In the middle of... I swear, my children. Love them to death, don't get me wrong. Love them to death. Wouldn't trade it for anybody. Sometimes, when I'm talking, having conversations, they just bust in. It's great. Alright, so there would be hoppers. So I think the farm I had was either 5x5 or 3x3 chicken farm. It was 5x5. 5x5 hoppers. And then those would all filter into one hopper into a dispenser. And I could turn on the dispenser to dispense eggs into the coop at whatever rate I felt. And then they would hatch, turn into chickens, and they would lay eggs. Those eggs would come up through this item elevator system, and the lossless item elevator. And that would allow me to pull the eggs out of the coop area, bring them up in the dispenser for later use. Also allow me to, every so often, come down and murder about, 50, 70 chickens, and then have plenty of food for whatever I need. But this is actually, I found this design, I forget where I found it, but it's a lossless item elevator for 1.9 and above. And it uses some really cool logic with these pistons here. And it drops these pistons down. It's hard to see with it covered up. But these pistons here pull down, allow items to pool in there, come up, and the items will bump up against there, and they basically group up. So it's not just the on-off. Items now, if they try to combine while they're passing through solid objects, they have a chance of colliding and going other directions instead of combining. So what this does is it forces them to combine before it puts them in the puts them through a solid block. Now I'm using glass in this instance. It doesn't have to be glass. This could be any solid block, like solid block. And it's going through the packed ice at the end there, and then this is just a water catch to make sure it doesn't hit too hard. But for the most part, the rest of it is what you're used to seeing. This just the ability now with the lossless piece is to the items don't sputter out. So if I watch a lot of Ethos videos, and he had that issue where the update to 1.9 broke his item elevators because things were trying to combine as they were passing through the objects, and they would veer off different directions, and he just had a giant mess. And so I actually looked up this design on the realm before we reset. So like I said, this is the design in vanilla. Now I don't know. I like using the Sphax packs, and I've got yeah. Well, and it's 1/10 the size because you don't have the extra logic down here that's controlling these pistons. Having these pistons drop down allow the items to catch here and form, and then it goes up and allows them to hit back here and then shoots them up. It adds a whole new timing piece to this. So if you watch it, you have these repeaters here are slow, whereas this channel's quick. And then when that redstone block goes there, it triggers those pieces. And when the redstone block is here, it triggers these pistons. The torch. That torch is activating it, so. But I forget which video I watched. I think it was Sky Does Minecraft or some one of those channels like that. But you can pretty much YouTube lossless item elevator for 1.8 or 1.9. And you'll find the tutorial on this design. So I was kind of hoping Tej would show up so I could show him this before I tried to do it, because it's going to be a lot of resources. But I mean, I've got the resource. I mean, I don't have the iron bars. But, or the iron door. Well, I have the 2 doors, obviously. I should have enough iron that I can make this work. I was kind of hoping he would get on. Alright, so let's get on the realm. I'll show you the village. So we started, I guess spawn was like right next, or either in the village or right next to the village. So the first thing to do was to protect spawn. So that's what he did basically. And so here's the gate, very lackluster, right? Very lackluster gate to get in and out. And that's the main path out leading to the funny farm over here. Then I've got my house started up on the hill over there. We should pump up the jams. Alright. So now obviously I haven't gotten a hold of the village. Why is... I don't know anymore. So, this block here? Is this the block you're talking about? That's all over the villages now. This is the path. This is the new path block. You make it using a shovel. You right click with a shovel on dirt or grass, and it makes this path block. It's actually a little bit shorter than normal block height, but it's just basically used to define pathways and stuff like that. It's got a nice touch. In this fax pack, it looks a little bit different. Let me see if I forget how it looks in vanilla. Okay, in vanilla, it just looks like the grass is worn down. But it was a block added in 1.9, and yeah, like I said, just make it with right-clicking with a shovel. So the village here is kind of wonky, obviously, but it's just a standard. It's the new village generation thing, not always in flat grain. Let's see. Okay, so that's how he does this. But either way, to me, this isn't really... I mean, this is fine for like a side entrance, but when you're looking at like the main entrance, the big entrance to the village, I think, should be a little bit nicer. It's a small village. I have no idea where the villagers are. From what I understand, I think they're safe somewhere. They're blocked in somewhere to keep them safe. I'm not sure where that is, but we didn't want to let them loose until we had everything secured. And now that the fence, I worked on the fence a little bit yesterday, adding this top piece all the way around, torching everything up. Because one of the things I noticed when I got on the other day is there were mobs spawning on top of the fence, which, you know, they can still fall. They'll take some fall damage, fall off, and then wreak havoc in the village. So I finished out most of this because I think before it was only finished to there. I've got this piece going through here. Got all of the logs put up. You saw my my tree services over here. But I'll probably work on flattening and rearranging the village a little bit once we get a little farther down. A little figs tree service, limited like LLC. That's me. This is the quickest way to get oak wood, that's for sure. But so yeah, so I think I've got plenty of room over here to do what I want to do. I just kind of want his approval before I do it, because it's kind of a large undertaking. But I've got the room to come out, and I can move this farm. I'll probably have to move the farm. I can move the farm, no big deal. We can make this work. But, so yeah, so that's what it looks like all the way around. It's just the same repeated pattern all the way around the village. Let me go back to my texture pack. But yeah, so it looks like that all the way around. It's got these corners here with the bars. Gives you some visibility. And as you see, with those pieces on, it's okay. I kind of like the idea of having that top rail on. Little detail I added on mine, where you put the second set, this on top, right on top of it. Kind of make a walkway across it. But we shall see. We shall see if he approves of the modifications. But trying to preserve the village. That way we can get villagers going. Get lots of things going. In the meantime, I was working on my house and then hit him up on Facebook. Was asking different things about the village, and he was like, yeah, just trying to work on the wall. So I figure I go work on the wall for a little bit. Kind of to the point, I need to make a better way to get up and down this mountain. Because right now it's a pain. Hold on a second. Busy. Me. Okay, sorry about that. Need to make a better way to get up and down this mountain. Just making sure. I'm tired of jumping all this time. But starting on my house, if you watch B00 at all, it's his advanced starter house. I've really kind of grown a liking to it. It'll be 2-story in here. It'll have a basement as well. Have a fireplace when I finish. I gotta find some clay though. Make bricks. But I like the idea of being up here on the hillside. I can see think my render distance is down. Turn my render distance up. Oof. And I can see the village, see the funny farm there. There's another portal. I don't know how many people, I mean, there's apparently like 10 people that play on this realm. But I don't know how many people have actually logged in since we've reset. Then my other plan is, where the back door is, I'm going to make a deck that comes out so I can also view the backside as well from the deck. So this is kind of where I've been hiding out, working on different things. I find myself playing, looking at my OBS screen instead of looking at my bigger screen over here. It's kind of funny. So then I got my spruce, which I didn't have to go too far to get. I've got oak, dark oak. I've got birch saplings. I need to plant some more birch. Because I'm going to need birch wood here in just a little bit. Oh, I don't really have a spot. Oh, let's go over here. Just trying to do my part, clean up the environment. Take out all the grass. There we go, plant 6. Got a little extra dirt from when I was clearing out the wall. So I made a one wide path all the way around the outside and inside of the wall. That way things can't get out and stuff can't get in. Which took some time. But yeah, this is a nice, I think it's Savannah, right? Yep, Savannah Plateau. Got a desert there. I think there's a desert on the other side too. This kind of juts out into the desert. I guess not. It's more Savannah Plateau. I thought it had more desert on that side, but it's all good. I like the Savannah Plateau. Got the nice mountains, rolling hills. Looks good. You got the plains down there, obviously. Boop, boop. Should probably eat something. I need to get my own farms going. I've just been taking wheat out of the village farms. So this is plains. But them thar cows. Mike's weird farm. Haven't met Mike, so it's just for decoration. It's a lot of wood. Got cows and sheep and chickens. Came in here the day and bred the chickens. There we go. But alright, so I think I was cooking up some more stone before I went to single player to test something out. There we go. Alright, now I need to work on the top of this some more. It's way shorter. So right now I'm working on just getting the main structure of the wall up. I'm going to let Tej work on the intricate details, since that's kind of his department. Grief. chop us all down a little bit anyways. What? Sometimes I wonder if my son actually knows English. Alright. So we can start closing this in. He doesn't have quite all the iron bars up yet. It's just fine. That doesn't go there. Excuse me. So we'll get this going. Why am I dropping frames? I should not be dropping frames. Why am I dropping frames? It's really weird. Oof. I had a head cold that turned into a chest cold now, so coughing my head off. Go sleep. Get rid of night. There we go. I swear, my kids just go in the kitchen to grab whatever they want. Alright, let's see if I have... Should have some more cobblestone in there. I think I have enough... Excuse me, have enough chark, enough coal to make another stack. Yep. This project's gonna take a lot of resources. I mean, it's already taken a lot of iron. I can't even imagine how much iron that actually is. It's a lot of iron. Line left me. I'm all alone again. Alright, folks, I'll be back. I'm gonna go ahead and get off stream. I gotta put my kids to bed. And then I'll be able to talk while they're not screaming behind me this entire last half an hour I've been streaming. So, apologize for there being no real talking. Just doing some tree work, getting my stuff harvested, working on that new gate that I want to build. And then once I put them to bed, I'll come back and start talking, work on it. So, thanks for watching, and I'll be back.